Alex Bennett here, Director of Athletic Performance at the PGA Tour's Performance Center. Today's video is going to be all about preparing your body for rotational work. If you're someone that's looking to really up their speed, or they feel like they always have back issues after they do a lot of rotational sports, whether that be golf or tennis or pickleball, baseball, whatever it may be, this is going to be a great video for you. We need to build that foundation. We need to build that strength around the core, the rib cage, to prepare for actual rotation. If you're rotating a ton and you don't have that strength, or you've got a gross asymmetry between that right and left side, you're going to see a lot of back issues. You're going to have a lot of intercostal issues where you feel like you get knots underneath your shoulder blades that you feel maybe when you breathe. This video is for you. This is going to help a lot when it comes to bracing and learning how to properly brace, strengthening those obliques, and then in the end, what's going to happen is you're going to have better rotation, you're going to have better quality of rotation, you're going to pick up speed because your body and your nervous system are going, hey, we can actually produce more speed and rotate harder because we're doing it safely now. We're not going to hurt ourselves if we rotate too fast, if we rotate too hard. Your body knows what it's capable of, and it's trying to protect you when you're like, man, why can't I just get a little bit more speed? I don't get it. I feel like I have it in the tank. It's most likely your nervous system going, whoa, whoa, whoa. There's an asymmetry here, or you just don't have the foundational strength to support this speed you're trying to produce. So I'm going to take you through some moves. You can use this as a program. You can use this as a warm-up to a workout. I'm going to also take you through some strength rotational moves that you would do post. These are mostly ISO moves, isometric moves that are designed to balance the body, balance the torso, but build that foundational strength. So I hope you guys enjoy it. So we're going to start out with a little different variation of a side plank. Instead of having both legs down, we're going to actually put this outside leg down and this leg up 90 degrees. What we're doing here is we're really obviously hammering the core, but we're also working this adductor. We're going to do a 10-second hold. And a lot of people that come through here that we do assessments on, as you can see, I shouldn't have worked out before this because this is tough. Have one hip they'll say, oh, my right hip's higher than my left hip higher than my right, whatever that may be. A lot of times that's that adductor being over lengthened. A lot of times with golfers, it's that left side that we're always rotating through being over lengthened. So it's really important to work things into this. We're doing 10-second holds. Good. We're going to do 3 sets, 10-second holds, and we're on to the next move. So you can do this against the wall. I'm going to show you a variation against the wall as well. We're going to put that weight stack on this cable machine all the way down. You're not going to be able to move this. This is resisting isometrics, right? So we're just putting this right out in front of our chest. We're not here. We're not trying to recruit our back. We're tucked. We're neutral pelvis. Feel that core. So right here, you're going to feel that right side. Then we're just going to resist. We're feeling like we're trying to pull it out of the machine, even though we're not going to be able to. It's too much weight. We're going to do 3 sets here, 10 seconds. So once again, you feel like you're trying to pull it, and we're just maintaining that tension. I feel 90% of this tension in my core, and that's important because we're teaching that core to really brace. We're not recruiting our back, not using our hip flexors, using our core and our obliques. Good. And you should feel those feet really digging in, trying to help you engage that core. Like I said, you're trying to physically pull that out from this position. You're not using your lower body. You're not trying to throw your body weight into it. It's resisting isometrics. We're working our core. We're going to do a variation over here against the wall with an aerobic ball that you could easily do at home if you have one. So here, same thing. The key to this setup is get this arm right in front of that midline of your chest. Same thing, athletic stance. We're tucked a little bit. We're neutral with the pelvis. We're gonna put our hands together. We're not bending our arms. Okay, don't bend the arms and push in. Long, push the arms, push, push. We're doing 10 seconds. Good. A little break. We're gonna do 3 sets of this as well. This stuff is so important for those that feel like they get back issues when they're doing rotational work. This is also great exercise to do before speed training. If you're someone that's looking for more speed in general, this is great to do. Good, same thing, 3 sets, 10 seconds. We're on to the next move. So this next move, if you have a Roman chair, this is absolutely one of my favorite moves. We want this chair to come up right around hip height. I notice this is a little low, so we're gonna adjust this one. So we're just coming up a little bit. You definitely don't want it to be too low. If it's too high, it's not gonna be challenging enough. So just, we're gonna get up here, we're gonna lean into it. I'm gonna get my plate here, and we're just going into a side ISO hold here. My left foot's digging into there. Feeling a lot through the core. I'm trying to keep my head somewhat straight. It's gonna tilt a little. What I like is a 30-second hold here. I have no clue where I'm at because I didn't bring a watch or my phone. But very challenging move. 3 sets, 30 seconds. I'm gonna switch over to the other side. The big thing here is if you're starting out, do it with no weight, see how it feels, go up gradually. 25s, I feel like a good weight for me. I've done 45 before. I feel like with the 45, I cheated a little bit. I get real tense with my arms. I lose a little bit of tension in the core. This is a move that we're holding for an extended period of time. Don't let the ego get too involved picking a massive weight. This is all about if you're holding it and you feel that core really shaking and that core is tense, you've got a good weight. So, and you can get a ton of benefit out of that too. We're working our QLs, we're working our extensors and our back. We're working so many things that are crucial to posture and not over rotating, and making sure that if we do rotate, we're bracing with the right muscles and allowing the other muscles that are actually controlling our rotation to work. So like I said, 3 rounds, 30 seconds each. Now we're gonna jump into some heavy throws. We're learning to brace, we're learning to activate. We're gonna go heavy throws to light throws. It's my favorite thing to do in the gym in general when we're talking about speed training. So on to the next. All right, so here I've got a rather heavy ball. We're only doing 3 reps. We're just trying to produce max force and speed into this wall, with this ball. So we're going to heavy ball. We're gonna give it a little, we're not stepping, we're not moving, but we are gonna load up and throw. So feel core, throw. Good, then we're gonna switch sides. I think I did 4 on that side, but that's all right. So, like I said, heavy ball here. I really like going heavy and then going light. With the heavy ball, we're really getting that sequencing down because we have to, because it's heavier. We're not gonna move it very efficiently if our sequencing is not good. But it's also getting those muscles active. We're using the right muscles. We're really training some power move. And then when we take this light ball, which we're about to do next, really feel like we can move it fast. We're telling our nervous system we're ready to move fast. So then you get a club in your hand, or a racket, a bat, whatever it may be. You're like, okay, I can move this quick now. Your nervous system's going, all right, we're good to move it quick. We've got the foundation to do so. I just have so many people that come to me and they're like, hey, I feel like I have more in the tank, but I don't get what I'm missing. And a lot of it's just that stability to even create the speed. They might have the strength to do it. They just don't have the stability to support it, and they end up getting injured a lot. That's the thing we see most with the stack system, with super speed stakes, whatever it may be. Any of those overspeed trainings, you take a deconditioned athlete, put them in overspeed training, it doesn't end well a lot. You see a lot of lead side injuries, wrist, shoulder, elbow, oblique, whatever it may be. So this is so important, so important. Don't skip out on this part. Plus you're just gonna see your speed go up even more. So 5 rounds of 3 with the heavy ball. Take breaks in between. Like I said, we're trying to move this with maximum intent each time. So take breaks, get a little bit fresh. And now we're gonna go, same thing, 5 rounds of 3 with the really light ball. I've got a 6-pound ball I'm gonna use. So we're kicking this 20 out of the way. We're gonna pretend I just did 5 sets. And we're gonna go to that 6-pound ball. So now we're going 6-pound ball. I like a little bit of this start out in front, go quick back to get this really engaged, and then quick through. So we're only doing 3. Good, now we're switching. Good, so like I said, we're gonna do 5 rounds of 3 with this. This is a great series to do, like I said, pre-speed, if you're really trying to work on power, or if you're someone that has back issues. If you are someone that's coming off fresh back issues, all those isometric works we did, that's what I would focus on. I would do that for a few weeks, and then I'd start to introduce some of these bed ball tosses as the back calms down. Most likely your QLs are a little overactive because they've been having to do a lot of the bracing that they're just not meant to do. But like I said, it's a very common thing we see, happens a lot. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't liked and subscribed, I would appreciate it if you do. As always, if you have any suggestions for videos I should do or topics I should discuss, please leave them in the comments and I'll do my best to get around to them. Thanks, guys.